Hey guys, this is Sports with Dylan. I am back with another trade because there have just been so many trades leading up to the NFL trade deadline. Kadarius Toney, the 2021 first round pick, was traded to the Kansas City Chiefs. In exchange, the New York Giants receive a 2023 third-round pick and a 2023 sixth-round pick. I was a bit surprised by this trade, but not absolutely shocked, because there have been rumors swirling around about this happening for months now. I suspect there's something wrong with Kadarius Toney in the locker room, because when he's on the field, which hasn't been that often, he's been playing quite well. The weirdest thing about this trade is that the Giants need receivers even more than the Chiefs do. Their number one receiver, Sterling Shepard, is out for the season with a torn ACL. After that, you've got the long-forgotten Darius Slayton, who's starting to make a bit of a comeback, but he's not the same as he was in his first two seasons. Then you've got rookie second-round pick Wan'Dale Robinson, who has played pretty well. He hasn't been superstar or anything, but he's a rookie, and at least he hasn't been injured. Then you had Kadarius Toney, who wasn't bad, but wasn't a superstar. He wasn't Devonta Smith, Jamar Chase, or Jalen Waddle. But he wasn't absolutely terrible. But he has struggled with injuries this year. Yet, now he's saying as soon as he's with Patrick Mahomes that he is 100% healthy. So, I'm not sure if those injuries may have been a bit exaggerated. After that, you've also got Kenny Golladay on that roster. The receiver they massively overpaid for. At the time, I thought it was a good deal, but it has not turned out well for the Giants. Kenny Golladay has been playing about as well as I would play on an NFL field. And I'll let you decide about how well that would be. So as you can see, the Giants desperately need receiving help, and yet they trade away a former first-round pick. So I suspect, like I said, something was up in the locker room, and Brian Daboll just said to Joe Schoen, the Giants GM, we've got to get rid of him. He's not listening to me, he's not generating chemistry with Daniel Jones, he's not getting along with his other teammates. I don't know for sure what the reasoning was, but I suspect it was something along the lines of that. Now the Chiefs got a pretty good deal on this. They got a former first-round pick in his sophomore season for the low price of a third-round pick and a sixth-round pick. And if worse comes to worse, they can always just cut him. It's a third-round pick, so a bit pricey, but not crazy. You're not trading away the next Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase or anything. So they're in pretty good position with this trade. But the Giants could be setting themselves up for something even better as well. The fact that they traded a receiver, even if he wasn't getting along with anyone else, is a bit surprising. So maybe, this is only a theory here, but it's possible that the Giants are looking to trade for another receiver, even better. Someone such as DJ Moore or Brandon Cooks for that roster. Both of which would be very interesting. I can't see Brandon Cooks being as good of a fit, being so much older than most of that roster, but DJ Moore could be very interesting with Daniel Jones. He'd finally get a really good receiver. At the same time, DJ Moore might not love the fact that he's with Daniel Jones. He probably wants Lamar Jackson or Aaron Rodgers. So, be a bit of a step up from Baker Mayfield, but not much of a step up for him. Another option for Daniel Jones would be one of KJ Hamler or Jerry Jeudy, neither of which have produced any chemistry with Russell Wilson this season, and it feels like they just need to leave the Broncos. I'm not sure if there'll be a superstar receiver anywhere, either of them, because they haven't produced with so many quarterbacks already. But they might just need the right quarterback to provide the right chemistry. So it wouldn't shock me if one of them, more likely KJ Hamler, because it's a lot to give up already on a 2020 first-round pick who's shown potential. And I know I'm describing Kadarius Toney as well, except if you had a 1 at the end of 2020. But KJ Hamler would be a prime position to go to the Giants. Another receiver that's been in trade rumors lately is Chase Claypool. I don't quite get the rumors because they should keep Kenny Pickett with as many weapons as possible. And George Pickens has looked good at times, but he's also lacked quite a bit in times. He's a rookie. You can't count on a rookie to be a superstar. Aside from that, you've obviously got Deontay Johnson, who's really good, but you always need a solid number 2 receiver. And I think you should keep Chase Claypool around for your young budding quarterback to have as many weapons as possible. That being said, if someone were to come in with an offensive lineman, for example, or a cornerback and say, hey, we'll trade for Chase Claypool and give you this really good offensive lineman instead, I would do that if I'm Omar Khan, the GM of the Steelers, because they could use offensive line help for Kenny Pickett. No question about it. But the Giants are not a team that are in prime position to trade away an offensive lineman to the Steelers. So that trade is unlikely to happen. But the Giants are going to want to do something quite soon about the receiver position, due to the fact that Darius Slayton and Sterling Shepard are both free agents this offseason. The problem is, those are 2 of the best receiving free agents, and I can't see either of them returning. There's not many options for the Giants out there, so they might have to go all in and trade for somebody. Or they could go and select someone in the draft, although you don't always want to count on rookies. But someone like Jackson Smith and Jigba, Tayshaun Boot, or Jordan Addison would all be great in that Giants offense. Although, like I said, rookie season could be rocky, and that might not be great for the Giants. But we'll have to see. For now, I'll probably be back tomorrow with another trade, but for now, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys again soon.